Again, part 2 of our lessons for NILISA Advanced. Okay, you see here our app. Clicking on it starts the program. We did it before. In the first part of the lessons I showed you the most basic steps and analyzing. Now I show you the second part, and that means therapy, analyzing and therapy, and some tips. Okay. No, I can't get smaller or another position. Okay, stay here. Start research. Once again, we've got the right patient, the patient before. Go to research. Proceed. Yes. This was we did before. Okay, now we take a deeper look. This column means the research is passed, and green means it's okay. You see it behind here, energy level. That means energy level of the digital thoracotomy is about 57%. And the color here, red, means there must be something acute. If the dot is dark red and below 50%, 45%, 30%, that means there's a chronic state, and we got an orange section here. If we want to take another look, no problem. Check the box. Okay. Start scan, and you see here 33% and orange. That means we have chronic problems. Sometimes I got the question, why does this object look so bad instead of left one? That's a problem internally in the program, but doesn't matter. I do not check this object. I only check left-sided object. That's enough for me. It's not necessary to look at this, it's only an example for you. Okay, we take a look, analysis, test, and I must let's go on. Okay, we want to look what's going on here in this side. We activate the boxes here, check the boxes, microorganism and pathology. We see osteoporosis. It's a very interesting thing because we do not have always osteoporosis in this area. We are measuring the complete side of the head, but osteoporosis means that we have an acid state here, the pH balance or the pH system, pondus hydrogenicus. That means we have when we see osteoporosis, the bones are buffering with the minerals inside, buffering the quality, the pH value of the tissue. Okay, osteoporosis is highlighted, absolute model. Okay, neurasthenia. We have a very sensitive nervous system. But do we have problems with cardiolumbar, intestinal? Maybe we got toxins in there. But we will see what's going on. Okay. If we take a deeper look and want to know if this Giardia intestinals or toxins are really part of this problems in this area, we highlight this, invert it. This is the question about antigens, a question about toxins. When we invert this, we see it here with the dots. Go to we test internal. And compare what we will see. Okay. Weakening compensatory reaction 16%. That means the toxins of the Giardia coming from our intestinals are causing problems here in the brain. It's not the Giardia itself, but that means the toxins are causing something here in the brain. Invert. Okay. Another thing we want to know is neurasthenia. How many power has neurasthenia here? And so I ask adjustment. We got a value 0.085. Click on adjustment. And we will see, neurasthenia has the power to reduce or to get a lower value from 0.085 to 0.067. And that means there's a little bit of power in it. But take a look. Okay, click on adjustment again. I want to know, is there something hidden in the system? So you must take a look at this and adjust all. And that means adjust all again. Dystonia vascular 0.128. Adjust all. 28. Now here's energy. Okay, there's a little bit of power here in the Giardia. Neurasthenia is here, but also anemia is coming up. So if you want to complete or compare completely, we need a trick, but this is for later. So adjust all means how many fuel is in the tank, how many fuel is left. So what is the energy and what can happen? What can happen? What is possible? The question, is there anything, maybe a cancer process behind? We take the elimination button. The elimination button checks up, and you must activate C and E both. And the elimination button shows us if there is a hidden process. Multifunctional elimination, there is no hidden process. That's good. There's no hidden process, no cancer. This is what the elimination button is for. Entropy analyze, we need, what is the entropy? Absolute model, go to virtual model, go to entropy analysis, and you see another picture. There you can see the most affected structure is cerebrum. And the next structure is medulla oblongata, vena cerebri, mesencephalon, and so on, going down low. And there you see all the structures are part of this process here. And this dispersion tells you how weak or old are the process or the problem is, how long it lasts, and so on. This means 0.70, 0.4, okay, acute things, but the higher the dispersion is, the longer it lasts. To see this here, organism is on entropy point, entropy 7, that means the whole system will be affected. And we go down to 1, if you find a 1, that means it's only information, it's an informational problem, it's a problem in the biofield, but not really seen in the structure. Coming up, the higher number is, in this case, the more you will find it really in the structure. That is what's behind. Molecular, subcell, cell, tissue, organ, system, organism. This is what it means. And here you see nodi lymphatici. It's only the system, the lymphatic system is compromised. Not the whole body, but the system. Nerve, I think you will agree when I say if the cerebrum has a problem, the whole body has a problem. That is what's behind it. Okay, the other things I must explain later. Good, that's the virtual model of this object. Reprinter means, okay, when we're clear, I want to know what remedy we can use. Okay, let's activate, check the box before homeopathy. We see here the remedies, click absolute model, and that means these 4 remedies are good to a good remedy for this object, for the status quo of the object. Go to virtual model. The possibility is to say, okay, what's the summary? The summary is this. Medurinum has this graphs, conitum this, cimicifuga this, arsenicum album this. But I want to transfer the virtual model, so I go to reprinter. Reprinter, I have 5 matrices, water, alcohol, sugar, paraffin, patient. Very often we use water, alcohol and sugar, or transfer the information directly to the patient. Let's say, for example, you will transfer it in water. So you're transferring the virtual model you see here to the water. Put the water bottle into the can and start preparation. Okay, 9 times. That's a good number. Exit. Okay, you want to notice or want to keep the notes. Left shift key, hold it, left mouse button, click, save to notes. So we find it again when we open the notes. So we know what we've given here as a remedy. It's good for you, it's good for the patient. For example, if you want to give them some of the notes for him. So if we want to check allopathy, once again, highlighting the first one, absolute model. And that means these two old school medicine is good for the patient, immune modulating. If you don't know what's in this medical remedy, you can see it here in the description, because not every Russian or Indian remedy is available in our country. So we need what we need to know for what it is good, and so we see, okay, their helminths are also part of this, and we should take a deeper look to the gut to find out if there are really some of the helminths in there, and we got the toxins in the nose, because the mucosa of the nose is the place where the toxins are stored. Okay, save to notes, take a look. Keep it in mind. Okay, take a deeper look. Take here a gut. Nope, gut. How it's called. Intestine. I don't know exactly how it is. Yes, intestine here. I need intestine global. Yes, here. So let's take. You can fill in here what you're looking for. Intestine. Okay. Start scan. Intestine. Here we find 4 and 5s. Maybe there's something going on. If I want to take a deeper look, I can click on here. Okay. There's a label below. So I click here, and the program is scanning into the depth. Okay, we can take a deeper look. It will show us something, but in this case, click on here. And I want to see what's the small intestine. Click on here. You see this. Okay. Good. Go outside. Coming from a big organ, going to the depth. Okay, clear. We want to see what pathology is here. Okay. Scriptins. And he tells us the person has maybe enteritis, and absolute model shows us intestinal dysbacteriosis. Okay, bacteria are part of it. That means Giardia lamblia we found before. Let's take a look if they are part. And toxins, maybe there is a very, very old infection, but not a very active infection. Not acute, but subacute, down below. And to find it out, invert it. Okay, we test internal. That's the question. Do we have a problem here inside? Oh yes, it seems so. Analysis plus. Yes, weakening 9%. There's something going on. You see here the 5 worsening. You see the 5 entropy points here. Okay, exit. Let's take a deeper look. That means in the large bowl, analysis, test. Okay, intestinal dyspectorosis comes up. That means dyskinesia and intestinal dyspectorosis. Okay, no helminths, but we find bacteria here have a problem. Okay, let's take a look in the small bowl. Test. Now we see in the right is here, but the Gardiolamblia intestinal or maybe problem here. Enteritis and also Gardiolamblia must be part of this, but not directly. That means this subacute problem. It's not part of the actual process in the moment, but you see, okay, maybe they're down below. They're down below. Analysis. Let's take a look. Yes, absolutely. Weakening 58%. So maybe we have to go to here, to this one. No. Check here. Okay. Check this one. Yes. Analysis, test. Going from, okay, show all. This is empty, so I need to click to show all. Yes, in Gardiolamblia, I'm staying on the top. Clear again, pathology, microorganism. Where are they? Gardiolamblia staying here. Good, acute, bronchitis. No, I would say they are here. Okay, if I want to see, I've got this Gardiolamblia. I want to know what behind them or how strong they are. I click here, left, I see. Okay, start scan. I want to know how much energy they have. Okay, it's 3 and 4. Not so very much, but they're still there. Go to analyze, test. Clear. Now we want a psychological background. Show all, deactivate show. No, I think we need show all. Okay. P1. Emotional states, fears. P3. This one, this one, this one. Okay, activate all. I think this food quality, emotions. Okay, air quality, let's take a look. So I can say the the lamblias are perhaps in the system because of loss of confidence. We lost the confidence, and this may be the reason why the lamblia can stay in our system. Very interesting. That's good, but what can we do? That's the question. Now we know, I think it's about loss of confidence. Save to notes. And this makes sense. That's the background of it. But what is the solution for it? Okay, go to, clear it, and go to Bach flowers. We find chicory here. absolutely model again. Okay, these three Bach flowers are good for the background, to clear the background of the helmet of the lambda. What can we do? We can take chicory, reprinter, start preparation, we transfer chicory. It's, you see, all three, but we're only transferring one. Heather, reprinter, start preparation. Now we're transferring heather, the Bach remedy, on the water. And pine, reprinter, start preparation. We do this. Okay. Shift key and left mouse click, save to notes. Let me know it later. What we can also do, we can also exit. Okay, and now we do metatherapy on this lambda. Activate the structure here. You see the blue line around. Okay, start. That means weakening. Okay, and you see you've weakened the lambda. Okay, now transfer this information. No problem. You see here highlighted. Analysis, reprinter. Now we transfer this information of the weakened lambda in the water. So our system got the information to work with it. But we have another possibility. Clear here. Okay. Another possibility is, we found it here, I think. Analysis test. Microorganism activated. Come on. Gardia lambda. Because Gardia lambda is so long staying in the system, you can say, maybe the system has forgotten it. And I give this information directly, not inverted, but directly on the reprinter. Invert, I only transfer when a very acute stage and I have a very weak person. But normally I give the information directly. Go always direct here into this section, because you don't know if I'm going directly or inverted into this section, and if you need to invert here. Okay, so we're doing a lot of things. We were transferring the information directly, we were transferring the weakened status, and we were transferring now, we are transferring now the correcting information. This is the status quo we found. Okay, what can I do? I've got all the information I want. And now I start with therapy for the patient. That means beginning from the lowest structure I've tested or scanned. Start here, now protecting, the sun is protecting, starting here. I have the problem, I don't see here. No. I need to put away this. It's not possible. Okay. Go to analysis again. Metatherapy. Start. %. Okay, analysis. Metatherapy. Start again. Okay. Analysis, metatherapy. start again. 37%. You're seeing here the percentage is coming up from dark red to red. Okay, I repeat this maximum 8 times. Is it changing? %, maybe once again. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Once again, metatherapy start. Okay, this is enough for today. I take this analysis, reprinter, and print it and transfer the information also on the water bottle. So we can say we cannot cannot go completely and do anything. That's not necessary. Go to small bowl analysis, also metatherapy, and start. We'll see what's happening here. That's the next stage we're going to. Okay. Analysis, metatherapy, start. Analysis, come on, metatherapy, and start. Yes, changing 4 times. Okay, analysis, metatherapy, and start again. I do it step by step because I want to see if the percentage, the number of percentage is changing. If it's not changing, okay, we'll green 1 and this is enough for me. We change to green 1, analysis and reprinter. Okay, give it. For me it's okay. In this moment we need only to do the next steps, not 10 steps on one time. We need only to do 1 step at a time. So we got the time. Large bowl. Next. Analysis. It's always the same. Click it here. Okay. Analysis. Metatherapy. Start. So you see the entropy points are changing. They're very changing very fast because they're only a sign of the possibility of regulation. The ability of regulation in the tissue, and they can change very fast instead of the graphs. The graphs took about a week or 2 weeks, you see improvement or changes. The graph is for more, to see chronic problems. Once again, metatherapy. It looks good. Green? Yes, okay, analysis, reprinter. Now start preparation. Give the body the information for the big intestine. Okay, exit. This is enough. Now go to the next stage. Intestine itself. We're coming from the cell up to the wall of intestine, wall of small intestine, the small bowl, the large bowl, and now intestine itself. Metatherapy, start. We see, oh, that's going on. Let's do another one. Maybe we improve a little bit more. Okay. Analysis, reprinter, start preparation. Okay, that's enough for today, for the gut. If we do more, it could be that we weaken the patient. It's necessary to know how the patient's status is. Is he strong or is he weak? That's the question. So, what I've shown you now is how to do a treatment, how to give the body the information, and at the end we give meta correction. We need to check these boxes too again, because they're not marked. So, okay, and now give meta correction only one time. The system is giving you a little bit of energy to say goodbye. Thank you for scanning, thank you for giving me the answer. And for your first step, I think this is enough for the patient. If you want to take a look at the patient, normal state, see him 1 week later or maybe 4 weeks later. Why 1 week? There's a reason why it is, but it's depending on the possibility of reaction, the ability to react or regulate the impulses. So let's say less impulse is much more worth than too much impulses. You will kill the patient, and that's not our goal. Okay. Good. This is for transferring the information directly to the structure, directly to the patient. Everything clear? Okay. Let's see you next time. This is what you can do. First analyze, then treat, and then you've done a good of work. Okay. See you next time.